Ho, 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 happy holidays, everybody. It's Thursday. It's a hockey jersey Thursday, and it's the last school day of the year, 2023. And of course, we're in our top 10 list. And today we hit number one, the top 10 coolest things we learned about in 2023. And then, of course, today is our game day. So we'll play some games. It should be a fun day. And then we go on a nice, well-deserved, relaxing break over the holiday season. And we'll come back in 2024 better than before.
All right.
Hey now.
Mr. Kovacs class. It's Mr. Kovacs class.
You might learn a ton.
It's Mr. Kovacs class.
It's interesting too.
It's Mr. Kovacs class.
And he's super cool.
It's Mr. Kovacs class.
So what's number one, you ask? Number one, of course, is the photosynthesis song. What else was it going to be? That's the coolest thing we've learned about all year, the photosynthesis song. Unlike me and you, plants need CO2, and they make oxygen to stop them turning blue, right? Every plant can do this fundamental process. That's why we call this photosynthesis. It's a miracle how all the chlorophyll catches sunlight in the leaves of the plants and the trees. A plant of any size can do it if it tries, but we're not green, so we can't photosynthesize. Yeah, photosynthesis, and the song is number one. Of course, we learned that photosynthesis takes place in what's called the chloroplasts, right? And in the chloroplasts, there are lots of little membrane-bound thylakoids, and in the membranes of the thylakoids, we have chlorophyll molecules, and that's where photosynthesis happens in the chloroplast. There are two steps to photosynthesis, if you remember. Do you remember what they are? That's right, there's the dark reaction and the light reaction, or we could call it the light-dependent and the light-independent reaction. Right, the light side of the force, the light side of the reaction is when water molecules are held by chlorophyll up to sunlight, and the energy of sunlight blasts those water molecules into pieces. One of the pieces are the oxygens, the O's. Those get thrown away. That's a waste product of photosynthesis. The other pieces are the H's, H2O. Throw away the O's, keep the H's. Right? You keep the H's for what's called the nighttime reaction. The nighttime reaction is when you take carbon dioxide molecules from the atmosphere and you spin them around in a Calvin cycle to adding hydrogens to make one glucose, C6H12O6. We call this one the light reaction, happens during the day. This one doesn't need light. It's the dark side reaction, the dark reaction, or the light independent reaction. We learned this great Scrabble word, xylem. That's what brings the water up to the leaf. And then phloem is what brings the sugar away from the leaf. Right? Xylem and phloem are the vascular tissue found in most plants. Right? Xylem. Boy, what a great Scrabble word. And phloem, that's a pretty good one too. But xylem's got an X. I mean, come on, that's a great word. We learned that there was little openings on the other side of the leaves. That's what allows air to get in and out. And those openings are called stoma. And they are guarded by what are called guard cells. Right? And so the guard cells open and close to let air in and out of the leaf. And of course, air's got to go in and out of the leaf, right? Because you need carbon dioxide out of the air for photosynthesis, and then you get rid of your oxygen gas into the air, right? Plants don't have a respiratory system. They don't really breathe. They absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and secrete oxygen back into the atmosphere. They do that in their leaves, and it goes through the opening called the stoma, which is guarded by the guard cells. And of course, we learned the song. If you want to know how a plant grows, it takes blank, blank, and blank, and makes cellulose. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this blank, blank, blank. Unlike me and you, plants need CO2, and they make blank that stops them feeling blue. It's a miracle how all the blank catches blank in the leaves of the plants and the trees. A plant of any size can do it if it tries. We're not blank, so we can't photosynthesize. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis. photosynthesis. Holidays. Have a happy new year. I'll see you in 2024, all rested and ready to rock and roll. And we'll do this again. All right. Peace.